Howdy, howdy, guys. Welcome back to Cruiserman's Inventions. This is the animation of a hub motor, 48 volts, 750 watts, to same wiring diagram as for the 1000 watt as well. This is a Bafang hub motor. Bafang. Okay, let's hit it. And then I'm going to show you something interesting, guys, about what I've been doing with that washing machine motor. If you watched the last episode, you would have saw that I rewired the whole washing machine motor in a star configuration. Um, it's different from this. This will give you a good idea, though, this here, about the directions, um, that the poles are wound. See, it goes one way and then it goes back the other way. And that creates the north-south, north-south within the on the one phase. See, and that's what the colors stand for. And you can also see the start up the top there. Start is in green. Oh, it's all got start there, but A, B, and C rather. I meant to say they're labeled A, B, and C. So it's phase 1, 2, and 3 in a sense. So, yeah, this is a quick animation of this, guys, and quite interesting. So, I'm going to show you something else now, guys, very quickly. You remember that washing machine motor? How I rewired it? All in a star configuration. If you can see right there, that's 76 volts, okay? The, I'm gonna turn the stereo up, okay, so that you can actually hear the difference, because after I rewired it in half and turned it into two motors into one, it ended up twice as fast. Here we go. That was yesterday, right? That's that whole star configuration. Next, now I rewired it in half. I'll show you the pictures very soon. Woo! See? Awesome. See, this here has no hall sensors, so if it was in something, you're going to have to help it out, right? Let's go to my pictures. I want to show you something here. Okay, I got a lot of pictures. Okay, yeah, so getting back to that hub motor, it spun twice as fast, but what's it going to do under load, right, guys? So I'm about to show you after I show you these still pictures, right? And there's a couple on that I got here, which is really interesting. Yep, here we go. That was a 3. Oh, yeah, here we go. So this is what I done. Halfway down here, guys, I chopped here, halfway down. Wired off these 3 wires, so that became one motor, and then started the other one, and the end of that's already like that, and then joined the positive one here back to the positive over there, negative to the negative, and the earth to the earth, and connected my controller to that part up there, so it fired back into 2 motors at once. Yeah, a lot faster, but this motor actually needs more copper around it. The magnets that I'm using are ceramics, and they're really only half the power of the neodymiums. And if this was ever in a bike, that you would have to help it off because it's got no hall sensors or nothing. Okay, next. So this is the wiring diagram here. Once again, I started with, okay, that is the earth one. Is it the earth one? Yeah. It goes back up to there. Next, showing you that the black one's in now. That'll be the middle one. and in the third one, the red one. So, okay, so that was it, and that's the wiring diagram for that motor. I know that this is it says 42 pole, but this is the same wiring diagram that's for a 36 pole, which I'm working on, and so this is about the only diagram that we can get a hold of. So this is a 2x7C. This has just got, a couple more poles more than the 36. So, yeah. Oh, there's my girl Tiggs. Oh man, I miss you, girl. Anyways, guys, let's go and have a look at this motor. Good old Richie, eh? Killed my girl. So anyways, guys, let's have a look at the motor for real. Let's turn this on. We have still 74.4 volts, and we have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 12-volt batteries at 9 amp hours, all in series. And as you can see, the wiring diagram down here, it's in half, but the two halves are joined together. Okay, let's wrap back this. We're using the 1000-watt controller, if you're wondering. 48-volt 1000-watt controller. But, yeah, I don't know what the amps is on this. This is what it's got on there. Oh, it might be an 800. There we go, it's an 800. But I changed the capacitors in here. So I ramped it up to handle up to 100 volts. It used to only handle up to 80. Anyways, let's ramp it back, guys. Here we go. A little bit first. A little bit. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh. Oh, see that? It gets to a certain point, and this here tries and fights it. Like I said, these motors are doing well for what magnets are in these outside stators. Yeah. So, if I can try and ramp this back. I don't know how I'm going to do this, guys, with one hand. I haven't got my other stand on me. But you can actually see that is twice the power. I know. I'll sit down and chuck my foot on there. There we go. Mind my shoe. Oh, oh, oh yeah, she's eating through my shoe. Wow. Whoops, I think I wrecked my shoe. Okay. So anyways, as you can see, these are a motor that you're going to have to give a little push off first if it was on a bike, and then it would take over and have enough power to go by itself. But anyways, guys, this has been a very interesting test. Let's ramp it back again. Would I use this one on that drift trike, or would I go with that original one that I actually had that was on my big bike, which is this one here? And I think I'd rather go with this one here. It's wired in 3, like the whole motor is split in 3. So it's every 12 poles are wired in and then tied off at the end. And this is fast, this motor. And look at the copper. I spent a lot of time on here. I've packed this up full of a lot of turns on here. I can't remember how many, but it was a few. And I think it was about 6 strands per turn, in this wire at 1 mil thick each strand or something. So that added for a lot of low down current power. And yeah, the only reason why it looked all funny and it wouldn't take off my other bike when I had this in there, the big bike, Bat bike, it's because I actually had 100 volts and I had this on 3000 watt controller and I just maxed it out to the max. And this thing just didn't want to take off. And it looked a bit like a failure in the video. And it kind of was in a sense. But when I put it back to the 1000 watt controller, it just ran sweet. I was just being a bit greedy, and that in that video was actual just a hardcore test. So oh god, now that I've got really broken shoes and they're really talking, I might have to end this vid. Awesome stuff, guys. Yeah, if you have any comments or anything, I'll try and get back to you. It's hardcore raining here at the moment. That's why I'm doing this vid at this point. But it's good to see what you can do with these motors, and yeah, big hi to all my subscribers, guys, and awesome work. I know a lot of you know your stuff quite well to do with these. Awesome. Thank you, guys. Cruiser Man out.